So you know how you always watch these YouTube videos and these guys drag these junk cars out of freaking woods or some barn and they make it run in 10 minutes? That's a lie. This is a complete lie. Thank you for clicking on our video today. We're going to be working on a 78 Z-28 that was more or less abandoned on this property that we purchased a couple years ago from a family friend. He knows the person that belonged to the car that was dropped off here, I don't even know when, in order to get a paint job. And since then, the person that was supposed to do the painting on it, well, he passed on. And so we're trying to get in contact with the original owner, but meanwhile, we've got a Camaro sitting here in just what is obviously a very pitiful condition. I couldn't stand it any longer. I'm a second-gen Camaro fanatic. I've got lots of these cars, or had lots of these cars. My second car was a 79 Z-28, and I have so many good memories in that car. So I just had to see if I could drag this thing out and do something with it. But as you can see, it's just disgusting. And so the first things first, we need to get this thing out from under the tree, get it cleaned up, and see what it takes to make it run. Come on, this will be fun. Alright, so day 2, and I can't wait to get started working on this thing. It's all I've been thinking about. So my tractor got reclaimed by my dad, who came and picked it up so he could go mow his yard, because he's been talking about it for 3 weeks and never did it until the day that I actually needed to use it. So we used the yard man, cup cadet, whatever the heck it is, and a strap, and it was sitting there spinning. It was kind of a big ordeal, and I had to get Mike out here in his wheelchair to get behind the car to literally push it forward. Sorry we didn't get that on film, but Austin has run off to the store, so I don't have a cameraman, so it's all me by myself. So at this point, we're gonna get the shop vac out. I've already ripped out the headliner. As you can see, the car is just devastating. So we're gonna get that to where I feel like I could sit in the car. I'm gonna get some goo gone. The steering wheel's sticky like all old Chevys are. See if we can make it to where I feel like sitting in the car and not being disgusted. Good news is I don't see a revitalized ant colony. There are some moving around there. Ah, death and destruction. Death everywhere. Oh no, it's worse than I thought. Oh no, I'm gonna have to pull the carpet and the seats.
No board rotten.
Crap. Well, Mike, looks like we're pulling the carpet. As you can see, they're just everywhere. They're literally living under the carpet in droves. There's colonies under there. So I'm gonna have to tear out all the interior. I did use a windshield scraper to clean the adhesive and the foam off the headliner at least best I could. And we were vacuuming that up when I realized that ants were just coming out of every crack that you could imagine. And so to alleviate that, we're diverting our make the car run to make the car ant free, which is highly unfortunate, somewhat inconvenient. What, buddy? Meanwhile, Mike taking a power nap?
Yeah, pardon me while I take a power nap.
Go ahead.
I had my rooster. You notice my crow hadn't crowed yet.
This is gonna be a long day, and I'm not gonna get anything done. I can already tell. What, buddy? Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it. Ah, get off me, devil creature. Blah, bleh. Alright. Alright. Set it on fire. It's time to set it on fire. Next best thing to fire. Yeah. Yeah, suck it. Death in a can. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, come on. Alright, let's continue the mission. Get this carpet out of here. They're living in the dash. They're everywhere. Oh, goodness. Ugh. They're just everywhere. Yeah! Well, here's an interesting experiment. Hey, Tegan. What's that?
An old tape?
What kind of tape?
I don't remember.
Cassette tape. Here's another one.
Wait, what?
What's that?
A piece of tape?
What is it?
A piece of a tape?
What kind of tape? There you go. You got the right idea.
Ocean.
What do you see?
It's an ocean.
It looks like there's a boat. So it's like a lake. There's shoreline. Let's see right here. See if I can show it on the camera. Oh, let's see here.
Daddy.
So we got a lake, and there's a boat right in the middle, running across by the shoreline. It's a negative.
What's a negative?
It's the opposite of a positive.
Daddy.
Huh?
Daddy.
Mike would be able to explain that one better than I could. He's a science whiz. Pretty cool, huh?
How do you play this? Can I take the radio off?
Well, it appears like the radio doesn't have a face. That's a problem.
What's a face?
Doesn't have the face of the radio. Looks like we're going to have to update.
Update.
New radio.
Yeah, for me.
You see, used to, and even still with CD players, you take the face off so someone doesn't steal your face, so they don't steal your radio. Radio theft used to be a really big issue. Interestingly enough, these days it's not so much, since most cars come stock with pretty nice radios. People don't put aftermarket radios in near as much.
Daddy.
Nowadays they'll just steal the whole car.
Dad.
What, buddy?
Come here.
Where am I coming?
Come here.
Where am I going?
That's a lot of ants.
Alright. We'll get back to work. Take a look at this antique radio equipment. This is a cassette player. It's an extra cassette player. Can't get it to open. Graphic equalizer. Wow. Don't have a face on the radio, so won't get to play with all that, but man, I'm not plugging any of that back in. But check this out. Not bad, huh? Little kicker sub. 12-inch. Some probably dried out Sonys. Pioneers in the door. Tweeters. Man, this thing had some sound. Had some beats. I think Joe Dart would be proud. Would be proud. Alright, here we go. As much as we can anyway. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah. Ugh. Huh? Oh no. Come on. Oh, at least they're not fire ants. Goodbye. I got it. Oh my goodness, it's out. Hallelujah. The death, the destruction, the mayhem. We gotta survive her. Doubtful. My goodness. Got wet floorboards over here. It's not a good sign, so looks to be some rust there. Otherwise, it's actually in pretty good shape, which is good news. Be better news once it's 100% ant free. Ugh. Not sure what I'm disgusted more by. The millions of dead, or the very outdated stereo system. Gross. It is finally done. Oh yeah. I still feel like I have ants crawling all over me. Guys, this was not an ant colony. This is multiples of ant colonies. This was an ant empire. An ant empire. And they were vicious. They didn't give up. Fortunately, their enemy had better technology. Technology crushes empires. You gotta be ready for that. But this is their result. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what it took. Every time I'd lift something up. Carpet, sound deadener, seat cushion. There's more ants, and I'm already telling you that there's gonna be more into those seals too. There's one right there. And they're just everywhere. But they are but stragglers. Cannot survive on their own. I might pull off these side panels. For the most part, they were all on flat surfaces. I didn't see much of anything living on anything vertical. And these are pretty well stuck down here. Let's see. Yeah. They'll have to come out too. It's unfortunate to tear out the deadeners. It's gonna hurt when we have to replace those. We can always get some Dynamat, or just go buy a full carpet set, which is gonna have to happen anyway. That carpet's shot. It's an unfortunate victim of all this. Oh man, there could still be more in the doors. Could be everywhere, but at this point, I don't care. As long as they ain't crawling all over me. You know. So, I guess I'll go ahead and vacuum up the seats some more. Get them cleaned up. Maybe put them back in the car. Bolt them down. I'm not worried about the carpet right now. What we need to do is get it running. And we have not had the opportunity to even attempt to do that yet. Mike, taking a power nap?
Yeah, pardon me while I take a power nap.
Go ahead.